and welcome to MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews. My name is Sami Ismail.
Rasheem Wilson.
And today we are going to be reviewing Captain America: Civil War.
They're coming for you.
I'm not the one that needs to watch their back.
This doesn't have to end in a fight, Tony.
You just started a war. Stay down. Final warning.
I could do this all day.
So, what are your thoughts on this film?
I love the film.
I loved it too.
It's way better than the last Avengers movie. I mean, it really helped bring it back to what it needed to be.
I think I can agree with you on it. It felt like an Avengers 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like it was a lot of characters for to name it just over Captain America, but it was a good movie.
Think so?
Yeah.
I mean, you looked at Marvel and the comic books. I mean, there's characters coming out of everywhere. So, I mean, when you go to a movie like that, you should expect that.
How did you like Spider-Man's introduction into this? I
love it. Spider-Man was hilarious.
Right.
I mean,
they gave. This is one thing that I liked about it, and I also disliked about. Okay, so they gave the wittiness of Iron Man over to Spider-Man, and then Iron Man sort of became
more darker.
Not more darker, a little bit more emotional, and a little bit, and that became a little annoying. They did something They did something different, which I liked about it, but I didn't like what they did. You know what I mean?
I mean,
how did you feel about that?
I mean, and that's the thing. You look back into the comic books, Spider-Man isn't what Robert Downey brings it out to be. You know, Robert Downey really added
a lot to that
character to that. You know, so when you're bringing it back to it, like, it makes sense. The Spider-Man, we already know Spider-Man. All he does is.
And I'm glad they didn't try to throw the story all over again, Spider-Man's story all over again. But they are making another Spider-Man movie, and I just hope that they don't do the whole thing. Aunt May and what is it?
With the uncle and yeah. I mean,
we don't need it. It should be ahead of in time from there.
At this point, everybody knows the story. I mean,
we already know the story.
It's crazy with these reboots, you know.
Yeah.
At this point,
ridiculous.
Everybody knows the story, and they should be just looking for new stuff, new ways to carry all of these characters and the storyline. You know, altogether, I loved it. Way better than Avengers 2. I don't know what happened with that one. But yeah.
I thought Avengers 2 and both 1 and 2 were about at the same level. I liked 1 better, but 2 was it was fine, I thought.
You like 2?
Yeah, I like 2.
I don't know, man. The Ultron threw me off.
With the Captain America movies, we keep getting better, I guess.
Yeah.
From what I didn't see, what is it?
Why is that? Why do you think that is? I mean,
I guess they're moving away from the idea of him being out of touch with the time period. Before it was a bunch of jokes about him being old, like born in what was it, World War I or II?
Before then, he probably was born in the 1990s, something like that. Yeah,
around that time. And it was just a bunch of jokes about him being out of touch with the time period. And they moved away from that and turned it into something else. And I think that that got old, and they've
even before then
did something new with it.
With the what was the second one? The second Captain America?
It was Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Even with that,
I didn't see that movie.
You never saw it?
I never saw it, but I heard a lot about
it.
Yeah,
even with that, I don't know if it's because it's characters, probably too much characters in Avengers 2,
Mm-hmm.
and what was just as much now. But it's something about the villains, I guess. They're not as big. With the Captain America stuff, he can handle whoever the villain is. As far as with the Avengers, is everybody, and the villain is too big, and it's a world crisis. Where as Captain America, it's still a world crisis, but it's
It's a little
smaller.
bit smaller scale.
Yeah, and you can the story is easier to get into and understand.
Uh-huh. I was worried about Ant-Man's introduction into it too, and I think
Yeah.
they did a good job with that as well.
They did everything fine in this movie to
he
me.
he was dorky in that. That
Yeah.
was kind of.
They did every.
Captain America, holy,
You think?
that was
I
that was
mean,
funny.
do we need any more comic reliefs? I mean, it was
Mm.
hilarious. It was entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, action filled from beginning to the end.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do they need any more? They got Robert Downey. They got the Ant-Man guy. They got Spider-Man.
They turned Robert Downey into very annoying, very emotional, and I could see why, but I thought I didn't like the way they turned his character. I guess he evolved like Captain America, but I didn't like where they went with it.
Evolved in a different way, huh?
Yeah, evolved in a boring way.
Okay.
So, what else can we talk about?
I have no clue. Any other suggestions?
Talk about the cinematography, the direction,
Direction, cinematography,
special
special effects. What can we say about it?
attractive.
Most attractive. I still find Scarlett Johansson better looking than.
She's
You know.
hot, man.
Yeah, I still find. That's one thing. I find her better looking than what is it, Olsen?
Oh man, she's cute too.
She's cute too, but you know,
Scarlett Johansson is a
is
woman.
yeah.
She's a woman. She's filled out. She's maybe later on but yeah.
Right. 3 minutes.
3 minutes, huh?
3 minutes.
What about the costumes, man?
Costume.
Talk about the whole Marvel universe. It's not only that movie.
I'm
it's
not a
over here.
I thought
I'm not a comic book person.
I thought actually it was going to climax and stop at Civil War. It wasn't as grand scale as it is in the comic
Where
books.
do you think they're gonna go after this? Since I don't mean to. See, that's gonna be a spoiler if we talk about that.
Well, they're going
Where we're going, where the story's gonna go after this.
it's
It's gonna go based on the freaking comic books, but.
Well, they say they have another Thor coming out,
Uh-huh.
and the next ones are of course the Black Panther,
Mm-hmm.
and then Infinity Wars, and I think that's where they decided to make that one the whole conclusion of the whole universe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being really good, 1 being absolute, how would you rate it?
9.5. I mean, I don't see much wrong with it. It really, I have no problems with it at all. I see no weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I didn't like what they did with Iron Man. They ruined, Iron Man.
Well, I mean, if
And
you look
so
at the
that-
comics,
that
that's,
being
that's
said-
what happens.
Uh-huh.
You look at the comics, that's exactly what happens. He turns into like this antichrist type character, my way or nothing at all,
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you read the comics, if you keep in line with the comics, that's exactly what happens.
Okay, so for me, I'd give it a 8 out of 10, just because of what they did to Iron Man. So let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah. I'm doing it. Okay.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Thank you for watching HCC MovieMakers Academy movie reviews. We're brought to you by the Houston Community College filmmaking program and Academy whatever. All the information you need to know is down below. Eric Ditzberg's number to sign up into the Houston Community College film program. Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. My name is Sami Ismail.
Rasheem Wilson.
And we'll see you next time.